A Wednesday morning, welcome back everybody. You're watching WREG TV, News Channel 3, live at 9. A Memphis father shares a very personal story about his relationship with his family, in particular, his special needs son, in a brand new book. Chris Myers reveals helpful hints and recommendations on parenting in Taylor's way. It is a very candid look at what it's like to raise a child with special needs, one that will make you both cheer and cry. And Chris Myers joins us this morning on Live at 9. Chris, so good to see you.
Good to be here.
First and foremost, when did you know the time was right to sit down and start working on this book?
I guess it was really a couple of years ago. Actually, I have a brother who wrote a book himself about his business and some of the challenges that he had. And I have a lot of friends in the special needs community and relatives and whatnot, actually, and my wife, Susie, and we kind of talked a lot about a year or so ago and thought, you know what, I have some really interesting stories,
right.
And people love stories, so I thought, you know, why don't you compile those stories and try to make a book? And I thought, that sounds great, but candidly, why would someone want to hear from me? I'm not a known author, so why would someone want to be interested in me? And I thought, you know what, I'm going to tell the story, and hopefully the story would resonate. You
and I were kind of talking a little bit earlier during the break. What I think a lot of folks are going to really find fascinating, you know, obviously it's going to make a lot of people very emotional. They'll cheer, they'll cry, but at the same time, you took a very realistic approach to writing this book. You know, you don't kind of sugarcoat it. Why?
Well, it's interesting because my wife kind of calls it raw emotions, because I think in the world we have today, so much is kind of filtered or seen through different lenses. And I thought, you know, as a father, these are real world stories. Yeah. These are challenges and feelings that I have. And some of them really do kind of reach the edge of emotion. And I thought, you know, that might be really interesting to tell people. And for those who do have a special needs child, it may really resonate very favorably with them.
And Chris, what is that relationship like between you and Taylor?
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment.
Day starts very early. Taylor, you know, requires constant attention. He is ambulatory. He does walk. He doesn't talk. He has severe cerebral palsy and autism. So there are things he can do in the world today. There are many things he can't do. So as a parent, you're just always kind of on the guard, whether he's at school, at home, you know, playing outside, you know, just things you have to think about always, and that's the challenge.
As well as you know yourself, as well as you know Taylor, in working on this book, did you also realize a little bit something about yourself or about Taylor that you didn't think you really knew before?
I think so. I mean, as I comment in the book often, especially in the early chapters, there were some emotions about, you know, me being a father, not necessarily being a good father. And again, I kind of looked inside introspectively and said, I'm not sure really doing this a good job. We have an older son who was kind of the perfect, typical child.
Right.
And Tristan was great. And then when Taylor came, our whole world changed. And that really scared me. And I was really nervous and thinking, how am I going to be able to adapt? How am I going to be able to cope with this? My wife was very logical, very sound, very smart, as she always is. And I was the emotional one. So that was started off very challenging for me.
Right. Chris, I know we have Taylor here, and Danya is over there with Taylor and some of his friends. So, Danya, it's all yours.
Yes, this is Taylor, our very special guest, and also the main character of the book, Taylor's Way. And we also have Precious Kiefer, who is his caretaker. Yes. And then we have his younger sister, Bryn, and also younger brother, Cameron. Thank you all for joining us here. Now, Precious, I'm sure you have a very special relationship with Taylor.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I've been with Taylor almost 2 years. There's never, ever a dull moment with him. He loves to play ball. Ball is his favorite. If you can play ball with him, you'll be amazed what you can do.
Yeah, I know. I saw him playing with the Spider-Man ball a little earlier. And you guys, younger brother and sister, I see you have a very special relationship as well, because you have been kind of calming him down. He's been pretty excited to have the cameras around. Tell us about your relationship with him.
Well, we're just like brother and sister. So like we play ball and we'll chase around, and like he can get lovey-dovey and stuff, but he just loves to play and stuff with us.
Yeah, and I play ball. I saw you kind of playing the ball with him as well.
Yeah, we just have fun with him. If he's in a bad mood, we just have to adapt to it. and we just play ball with him around the TV and just throw and watch TV with him. It's really fun.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of fun. I know while Alex was doing the interview, they were able to just kind of calm him down and talk to him and play ball with him. Very special relationship that you guys have here. And Alex, we're going to send it back over to you.
Taylor, very special. I know he has to mean so much to your entire family.
Yes, he does. He's very special to us, and I can just hope, you know, for all the other families out there, my wife and I are very strong advocates in the community. We do a lot of community service work. I just hope the book really strikes an emotion with someone out there that they can say, you know what, there's hope out there if I'm a special needs parent. But more importantly, you know, I give some other suggestions about what people should do in their lives. Stay married, you know, stay with the love of your life, do the things that, you know, you really want to do. But most importantly, if you do have a special needs child, really find out why God gave you that special needs child. For me, it was to be an advocate in the community, which I do a lot of. For my wife, it's to be a great mom and helper for others. So it was just, you know, really important for me to kind of tell the story, and as I said, I hope people enjoy it.
I think they will, for sure. The book, by the way, comes out in January.
Right, end of January, right.
Okay, and I believe we have some information on the screen there. You have it right there, Taylor's Way. You can find out more information about it by visiting the website that you see right there. Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Really
appreciate
you being here.
Yes, my pleasure.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We do have much more ahead on News Channel 3, live at 9.